What's going on, guys? My name is Rostislav and welcome to another episode of my traveling experience. If this is your first time and you want to learn some English and travel with me, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. Okay, I just wanted to make a single video for you in English, because you begged me everywhere, Rusty, help us with the English, we want to learn some English. Here I am speaking English for you guys. Well, you can have two things at a time. You can have your cake and eat it too. Well, both English learning and traveling. That means two things at a time. Besides, do you know where I am? Yeah, it's Canary Wharf. Actually, it's one of my favorite spots here in London. And do you remember why? It's all due to a lot of space and privacy. I've told you for hundreds of times that I hate overcrowded locations. Actually, I hate them. And that's because they cause anxiety, anger. People who live in the locations like those, they feel so frustrated. And while traveling, I want to feel something different. That's why I prefer Canary Wharf. Yeah. So you will become a next week. Some guy asked me about my YouTube channel. On the one hand, I need some rest and I need to relax for a while at home, I mean. But on the other hand, I left a part of me here in London. And that's why I'm so confused about that. I don't know what I want actually. You probably know one of my favorite quotes, that life is not the amount of breath we take, it's the moments that take our breath away. And actually I left a lot of moments here. I had a lot of moments here and I left them here. And that's why I'm gonna keep them in mind as long as I live. That's true. This is why I've got some mixed feelings. You probably remember my first days here. When I just came here, I was so impressed. It was brilliant. You remember that I was like a child. I was impressed by everything. I looked at people. I came up to people and asked them a lot of questions about Britain, about stuff like that. I was super impressed. I even had my own phrase, if you remember. It is called tachycardia. Tachycardia, this is when your heart starts to beat faster. Yeah, your heart starts to beat faster. So when I wanted to describe some fantastic emotions, I had this terminology. I know that it's a medical term, but who actually cares? Well, as time passes by, every human is getting used to any conditions. Unfortunately, but it happens. It happened to me, it can happen to you. As time passes by, you start taking everything as for granted. That's a shame, I know. But anyway, I'm still impressed, but maybe I'm not walking around with wide open eyes as I've done it before. I can say for sure that this is my best winter ever in my life. you know, I'll bring home all my traveling experience. I'm gonna share with everyone how polite Brits really are. This is what impressed me the most. I'm super impressed of the politeness. It was unbelievably shocking for me. Yeah, I know that it sounds very loud and hilarious, but that's true. And you know, every trip changes us a bit. That's for sure. Every trip changes you a bit. That's why I would recommend everyone to travel more. Of course, if you have a chance to do that, if you have the possibility and your circumstances allow you to do so, you must travel. That's for sure. You change yourself, you change your mentality, you change your personality. That's really cool. For some 50 days, I've been talking a lot on my camera. Super a lot. Actually, I can officially declare my camera as my best friend. No, I'm kidding you, but if you wanna travel and you have no one with you, your camera can become your best friend. Well, I got to know a lot of you guys here on YouTube, in Instagram, so it was very nice for me to share my impressions with you, and you responded greatly. You were very active and you motivated me actually a lot. That's why thank you. And as Brits say, see you next season and take care.